Now here's a quick one where a husband handled things like a boss when his wife brings up the whole open marriage subject. They haven't been married that long, which makes the thing even crazier. But she brings it up, and let me tell you, it isn't very long before things didn't go exactly as she expected. And this guy, I gotta wonder, this guy watches content like mine on YouTube, because the way he handles this, well, you'll see. Title: I, a 26-year-old female, suggested open marriage to my husband, and now he wants a divorce, and I need help. If you brought it up, then clearly there's a guy you're already interested in, have your eye on, or you're already cheating, and he knows it. I thought that he was an open person, willing to discuss almost everything, so this is very shocking to me. I asked him if he would like to try an open relationship, and he just said no. I asked him why is that, and he replied that I don't want it, and a discussion. Why would he want to share his wife with other dudes? Are you kidding me, lady? And by the way, she's 26, he's 29. Clearly, they haven't been married that long unless they got married like 18, 19 years old or 20 years old or something like that. Already, you want to go hook up with other dudes? Why? What indication he's ever given that he'd want to do that? Everything was fine after that for a couple months. I thought that maybe he'd mold things over and be ready to discuss my needs, her needs. So I tried to open up the dialogue with him by telling him that it does not mean I don't love you anymore, or that I would be leaving him if that's what you're afraid of. So she had a chance. He dropped the subject, and she's bringing up again her needs. He just told me that he will not do that. Went to stay in his new investment flat and did not want to talk to me. Today he said that he wants a divorce and he's not willing to discuss. Awesome. Now, he should have done this the first time, but regardless, he's doing it the second time. What can I do to let him know that I still want to be married to him? Anything, help me please. Lady, it is over. You're toast. Okay? It was done the second you brought it up. You're lucky he stayed with you. I actually would think what was going on is she brought it up. He said, we're not having this end of discussion. And he probably already started his plan. And then sure enough, predictably, she brings it up again, saying about her needs or some nonsense like that. And this time, he's done. And she's saying, what can I do to convince him that I still want to be married to him? What I'd like to know is, does she have a job? Is she employed? Or is she relying solely on him for the money? Did she settle for him for resources? Did she settle for what she was perceived as a nice guy? And then she brought this shit up. All of a sudden, he shocked her by actually laying down the law. I don't know. But the bottom line is, and I said this all the time, guys, they bring out an open relationship. Number one, this never works out, so don't ever do it. But if they do, man or woman, either way, it's over. Because they're already cheating on you, man or woman, or they have somebody else in mind. It's that way every freaking time. Cut your losses, and move on. But this idea, there's so many postings like this online, and the sad thing is this has gotten into mainstream media when they talk about open relationships, open marriage. Is it a good idea? Is this the wave of the future? Blah, blah, blah. People get this idea in their head, and they bring it up, and they try it, and it leads to a disaster. At least in this situation, it doesn't sound like there's any children involved. That's the worst part, when there's actually kids involved, and these selfish a-holes, man or woman who brings this up, want to engage in this thing, tearing apart a family. It's just a disgrace. But anyhow, good for that guy. Definitely high five for him.